Welcome everyone to this special session on World Diabetes Day. Today we are not just talking about diabetes, about sugar levels, we are decoding what diabetes really means for health, energy, and lifestyle. Diabetes is often seen as a disease of high blood sugar. But in truth, it's a condition of imbalance between how we eat, move, rest, and manage stress. Today, the goal is not to stress you or restrict, but to empower you to help you understand what's happening inside your body and what you can do naturally to bring it back to balance over the next few days. We will simplify the science, uncover the root cause, and explore practical steps you can start right away. Let's begin by understanding why awareness is so critical today, not just globally, but especially here in India. Urgency of awareness is because when we talk about diabetes today, we are not just discussing a health condition. We are addressing one of the fastest growing lifestyle epidemics in human history. Over 460 million people worldwide are living with diabetes, and India alone contributes more than 77 million to that number. What's alarming is that half of them don't even know that they have it. This isn't just about sugar or insulin, it's about lifestyle, urbanization, stress, and the changing way we eat and move. The silver lining. Diabetes is one of the few chronic conditions that is both preventable and reversible through lifestyle modifications. And the purpose of this session is awareness because when you understand the why, the how becomes much easier. Now that we know the scale of the problem, let's look at what's really happening inside our body. So, when we eat something, fascinating happens inside our body. A complex but beautiful system begins to work in harmony and convert food into energy. Diabetes isn't just about excess sugar, it's about how our body processes it. Glucose or sugar is the body's main energy source. To use it, our cells need insulin, the hormone that acts like a key, unlocking cells so glucose can enter. When the system is disrupted, either the body does not produce enough insulin or cells stops responding to it. Sugar begins to accumulate in the blood. Over time, that excess sugar affects blood vessels, nerves, eyes, and the heart. And here is the hope: this process can be reversed by improving insulin sensitivity. We can help our body use glucose efficiently again. To understand this better, let's explore how insulin actually works and what causes it to go out of balance. Insulin is often misunderstood. People think it's only about the sugar. But in reality, insulin is the master hormone that influences fat storage, hunger, and energy levels. When you eat, your blood sugar rises and the pancreas release too much insulin, which helps move that sugar into your cells. And if the body is working well, sugar levels return to normal very quickly. And if the body becomes resistant, a state called insulin resistance, insulin can't do its job effectively. It's like shouting instructions to someone wearing a noise cancellation headphone to the message does not reach the cell. As a result, the pancreas keep on producing more and more and more and more insulin, leading to fatigue, craving, and fat accumulation. Over time, this constant demand tires the system and triggers type 2 diabetes. And insulin resistance isn't just caused by food. Our modern stress and lifestyle habits plays a major role too. Let's talk about one of the most underestimated triggers of high blood sugar is stress. When we are under stress, the body releases the hormone called cortisol. It signals your liver to release sugar into the bloodstream to give you energy, our ancient survival mechanism. But today, stress isn't occasional, it's constant. Deadlines, traffic, worries. That means cortisol levels stays elevated every single minute, keeping sugar levels high even when you are not eating sweets. This also makes us crave more comfort foods, sleep less, and move less. A perfect recipe for insulin resistance. Managing stress isn't just about for peace of mind, it's a key pillar of blood sugar management. Now that we have seen how stress affects blood sugar, let's look at another modern culprit, our sleep cycle. At the heart, most of the type 2 diabetes lies in a single issue, that is insulin resistance. Imagine insulin as a key and your cells are locks. Over time, due to excess refined carbs, stress, and inactivity, those locks become rusty. The insulin key no longer works efficiently and sugar stays trapped in the bloodstream. This forces your pancreas to release even more insulin, worsening the problem. A useful marker here is HOMA IR, a blood test that estimates insulin sensitivity. When your HOMA IR is about 2, it indicates early insulin resistance, even if fasting sugar looks normal. The good news is this condition is reversible through nutrition, movement, and stress balance long before it becomes full blown diabetes. So, let's talk about one of the most underestimated causes of high blood sugar, that is stress. We have already talked about this. A hormone designed to help you run on or fight. But when we are stressed constantly, cortisol keeps your blood sugar elevated when you don't eat much. Chronic stresses also trigger emotional eating and poor sleep, creating a vicious cycle so that the next time your glucose spikes, ask not only what I did I eat, but also what did I feel. Simple relaxation tools like deep breathing, meditation, journaling, or even laughter can reduce cortisol and improve blood sugars naturally. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a metabolic medicine. Less than 6 hours of sleep or irregular bedtime disrupts your circadian rhythm, your body's internal 24 hours clock that regulates hormone, digestion, and energy. When this rhythm goes off track, insulin resistance rises. Studies shows that even 1 week of sleep deprivation can raise fasting glucose up to 10 to 15%. Encourage your audience to build a constant sleep. Encourage your kids. Reduce the screen exposure 1 hour before bed. Remind everyone that good sleep isn't just a rest, it's recovery, reversal of diabetes. Start with aligning your inner clocks. The next comes your food. What we eat and how often we eat plays a massive role in blood sugar balance. Frequent snacking, sugary drinks, refined carbs, ultra processed foods create constant glucose spike. Hidden sugars are everywhere in ketchups, breads, flavored curd, and even health drinks. Also, sedentary habits like long hours sitting reduce muscle glucose uptake. Encourage your people, your family to read labels, build balanced plates, fiber, proteins, and healthy fats. And hydration is very mandatory. Remind everyone that lifestyle changes does not have to be extreme, just consistent. Even more mindful meal swap a day can begin the reversal process. Now it's a quiz time. Here is a quick poll. Which of these can be early signs of diabetes? Constant thirst, constant fatigue, fatigue after meals, frequent urination, or all of the above? The answer is all of the above. To that, we say polyphagia, polydipsia, polyuria. More urine, more thirst, and more hunger. So, these all are early signs of diabetes, which many people are not even care. Most people ignore these early signs, thinking it's just about stress or age. Encourage your family to listen to their body. These subtle clues appear long before a diagnosis. Awareness at this stage can prevent complications entirely. So, the next is boosting your metabolism every single day. Most people discover diabetes years after years. It starts silently damaging the body. Let's decode the early warning signs, the body's gentle alarm. Look out for constant fatigue, thirst, frequent urination, slow wound healing, sudden weight changes, or brain fog after meals. These signs indicates unstable blood sugars. Another subtle clue is abdominal fat, especially around the waist, which signals insulin resistance. So, symptoms don't mean failure, they are signals for action. The earlier we recognize these patterns, the easier reversal will be. Becomes awareness plus early correction is equal to long term health. Prevention starts the moment we start listening to what our body is trying to tell us. To be continued tomorrow. Wait for our second session. Thank you so much.